And so Kyle Busch, is he having momentum at the right time? Adam's going to say, is there smoke coming out of the 18?
Coming out of the pipes.
The 18 is blowing up.
Oh my God. What is going on? It is unbelievable the number of playoff drivers that have had problems tonight. That's going to put Eric Jones at the start of this field. He won here in 2019. The fans are going crazy. They are. You either love or hate Kyle Busch as a fan, and the ones that don't like him are expressing their pleasure.
He's so polarizing, and right now you're hearing it out of the crowd here as they see the 18 blowing up.
What are your gauges?
Parker.
18 team cannot believe it. Ben Bayshore just slammed the pit box down here. Obviously upset with such a dominant race car. Let's see this turn of events, guys.
Martin Truex Jr. A belt comes off after he's dominating out front. And speaking of dominating, Kyle Busch led 155 laps of this race, and now it looks like the engine will expire.
As we came on, you see he was leading. Now he's just going to drop down the points. When we came on the air, guys, we talked about Darlington, the prestige, and the challenge. And, you know, I think this is that last true throwback. But a lot of these races, a lot of these racetracks, it's as hard as you can run all day long. This track down here, too tough to tame. It's not giving up. It's not letting go. It has the grips on these race teams. You know, when this became the first race of the playoffs, I wasn't sure because I thought odd things could happen. But I actually have flipped. I think this is the best test of the best 16. You've made it to the playoffs, and now you are literally going to get punched in the mouth by the most difficult racetrack, and it's man and machine, right? It's the driver make mistakes, and this is
a smoker going down into turn one.
Fire, big fire going into turn one.
Ryan Blaney goes aflame.
Stop on the 2 here. Stopping on 2. Keep coming here. Keep coming. Keep going on your
caution.
Left.
They told him to run it till it blew up. That's what he did.
Start getting out. Hop out.
I don't mind it blowing up, but it didn't have to burn up.
Well, that caution will be a break for A.J. Allmendinger. Free pass.
Ryan Blaney out of the car.
Up in a cloud of smoke.
Well, Roger Penske got one of his number 12s to victory lane today, but that was at Indy.
Tough break for that kid. He's had several of them this year so far. Good car, good team.
Yeah, he's had some great runs that not been able to pull it off.
Jeremy Bowen's smart crew chief. Just don't have very good luck right now. Mike, this thing started blowing up about the start-finish line, and then, of course, it went down there a little ways, and that's oil that's just gotten all over everything, caught on fire.
That's a lot of oil.
5 gallon.
As Ken Schrader would say, it was a big hole in one of those expensive parts.
Yeah, one of those real important parts just broke.
Yep.
Oh, 24 may not get to that end.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, there
that
it
might
is.
Bring out the yellow too. This may be bad news.
Caution is out. Uh-oh.
Stay down here, man. Coming outside. Get up below the white line if you can, please.
Huge moment for Jeff Gordon's championship. Maybe a huge moment for the final outcome of this race. That's not a good sound.
Nope, that's not good for this team. I had them picked as my favorite to unseat Jimmy this year. It's going to be an uphill climb from here now.
Jeff running in 15th position at the time. Remember, he was running in 3rd, 4th a lot of this race. And to the garage now. He's probably going to finish, depending on how many laps they run under the caution flag, he could finish as low as 36th or 35th.
Yeah, there it goes. Not a good feeling, is it, Dale?
That's a terrible feeling and sound.
Stay down here, man. Coming outside. Get up below the white line if you can, please.
So as Gordon goes to the garage, we'll let you know that Ryan Newman is going to get back on the lead lap because he was the first car lap down under this caution flag. So 19th place for Newman, who has struggled all day, and he'll have a chance to try and gain a couple of positions in the final run.
The championship round of the chase, and now a major problem.
What about the pipe now? Focus.
Just in the matter of 2 laps, Vince.
Yeah, it's starting to come out the smoke out the pipe. Just stay below the line here.
My heart's broken for that young man and that team.
6 wins this season. I think when you talk about the garage, and if they would vote on who's the best team this season, it would be the 9. They have dominated in stretches with those 6 wins, but they are not going to the championship round with an opportunity to win the title.
Vince, you remember this? See the flashing gauge? That has every sign of an engine that is overheated and ran out of water.
Well, and William Byron, we had the radio where Byron and Rudy Fugle, the crew chief, were talking about it. They thought they were going to be able to make it to the end, but they were not. What a heartbreaking sight that is for William Byron and company.
What a dominant truck that was this evening as well. Led 113 laps.
I'm sorry.
Well, the pits are open. Byron.
Unfortunately, that smoke's not
take it to the
away.
garage.
Yeah.
We can run it. We're done.
Heartbreak.
And when Rudy Fugle says we're done, boy, those words piercing, aren't they? Yeah. Not just we're done tonight, but their championship hopes are done as well.
Led 113 laps, was on his way to a relatively easy victory. Would have been number 7 on the year and a spot in the finale next week. Gosh.
These guys aren't giving a chance. And Skinner is off the pace. Skinner is off the pace.
With less than 20 laps to go, it's over for Skinner, Doc.
Mike Skinner has lost the engine. Unbelievable. He just said, guys, I want it badly. We've waited a long time. I want this win. He was just congratulating the crew as they started back to green. And now, just that quickly, with 19 laps to go, in its 114th start, it is all gone away.
Wide World of Sports, a long time ago, I think originated a phrase, but it's used by us, if not. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, and we are seeing the agony of defeat on the part of Mike Skinner and that entire team. They were excellent today, but will not win here at Atlanta.
And there you see, there is the agony of defeat. The crew felt like they had a shot, and they did have a shot today.
Well, I feel for those guys. Larry Mack, the Mack Daddy, they had a great car today. You hate to see somebody lose it this close to the end.
Running down the front stretch of Mike Skinner. Let's just listen as he goes down in turn 1. That quick.
And Benny, those things seem to blow up when you lift off of them. I don't know why that is.
I see Kenny Irwin back there.
He was right behind Skinner.
Bell South car gets loose.
Might have gotten some oil.
Very possibly could have.
Mike Skinner led 191 laps and will, as we indicated much earlier this afternoon, walk away with the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps.
You got the group up front that handles great, can run wide open all the way around the track. Then you got a middle group that's kind of playing with the throttle and losing ground, and then you got the stragglers at the back.
Mark Martin started 32nd.
Smoke out the 18 car off at turn 4.
That's big. Bobby Labonte going up. Smoke out both tailpipes. Caution flag.
That looks terminal. It's coming out both sides of the car, which is where the exhaust pipes are. What's the old saying, Mike? Where there's smoke,
there's shrapnel. Bobby Labonte in Joe Gibbs Interstate Chevrolet was way up in the high groove. Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd 21 had just gone by. His teammate Jason Leffler in the 11. When that comes out the tailpipe, there's nothing good going on inside that engine.
Yeah, my old crew chief Jake Elder used to say she just came a wad.
Labonte in his 13th Daytona 500.
But it looks as though he's got a little redemption in mind here tonight.
Oh, look out as he has a tire situation. Here comes Edwards right into it. They cross the line, and guess who wins the race? Stenhouse.
Well, thanks to Carl Edwards. Gave him what a crazy finish.
Sadler comes across the line third, Wise fourth, Almirola the fifth, and Reed Sorensen wins the $100 grand in the dash for cash. And Ricky wins for the second time, courtesy of a shove from Carl Edwards.
If Carl could have avoided him, he would have won the race, but he had nowhere to go. He couldn't react quick enough. I've never seen anything like it.
I've never have either. Look at what's left of the front end of the Fastenal Ford.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky had a tire going down, which tells you how hard he was driving.
It is official from NASCAR. The 6th car crosses the line first. As we saw it, there he is saying, hey, it may not look pretty, but I'm the winner.
This has been an unbelievable race, has it not?
Let's look at this.
I want to be in the team meeting at Roush Fenway on Tuesday. That's all I know.
It's appropriate that it finished this way.
All right, take another look at this.
Okay, all of a sudden, I don't think that's the tire. That's an engine.
That's the engine. You're right.
Wow.
And I wonder if Carl got into the fluid and couldn't steer.
I would think so, because you'd think he could have missed it, but it's hard to say from up here.
You're right, though. It looked like a tire from there.
He did a good job of just keeping. He had smoke and oil, I guarantee you.
I think so.
Just couldn't miss him.
All right, let's just listen this time from Carl's perspective.
You could hear the rear tire spinning.
And you couldn't see anything, and neither could Carl.
No, and he couldn't steer.
All right, let's show you this finish. The margin of victory is 66/1000th of a second.
Well, he wasn't beside him, he was under him.